Welcome back to the National Sports Center, everyone. Tonight marks the first ever meeting between head coaches Carl Craig and Tony Meola. They've decided on their starting 11 for tonight, so let's show you the lineups brought to you by Summit Brewing. Defender Matt Boehner is tied for the team lead in goals. He scored in Jacksonville's only goal in a 1-1 draw with Fort Lauderdale.
Yeah, he can play any position across the back four. He's a very good defender. But, you know, Jacksonville have done really well so far. They've only given up 6 goals in 5 games. You take that over a season, but Jacksonville really need to be scoring goals because the defenders can't hold out for no goals all during the season.
Like his counterpart on the left side, Justin Davis, right outside back, Kevin Venegas has been on the field for every minute for Minnesota this year.
Yeah, Venegas is off to a tremendous start again. He's been playing well defensively, but it's his offensive talent that comes to the front here. And every game so far this season for Minnesota, he's been involved in goals or assists. And he's just, the ball last week that was whipped in was just almost unplayable by the Ottawa defense and goalkeeper. And Ben Spies was able to bundle it in the far post.
You see Christian Ramirez and Ben Spies to get this game started, the 2 leading scorers for Minnesota United. Christian with 4 goals, Ben Spies with 3 goals.
But playing the ball, when you're playing forward, you're playing in the air, it's going to hang up when you're playing into the wind or drift on.
Here's Spies. Players slipping all over. Burke intercepted. Davis right into Gallardo. Perea. Ruthven. George working it around. Now Venegas. Thought about it. Ramirez. Venegas. Cuts it to his left. Bending shot! Venegas puts it in the corner and gives Minnesota a lead here in the 16th minute.
This goal comes from the really hard work from Bernard Agnor, working really hard as well as Minnesota forwards, closing down quickly. The ball comes to Venegas with a quick 1-2, looks to hit it with his right foot, decides to turn it with his left, and he kills a beautiful ball in the top corner, giving the goalkeeper no chance.
Johnson, Fondy turns. Matt Fondy!
It still could be on his mind this week, but he needs to come out stronger there. That's 2 times, once on the Fondy header, and this one he needs to be a little bit stronger.
Davis, blocked by Burke, Agnor. Pinho! 2-0 Minnesota!
Once again, Agnor at the center of things again here, coming into the box. You'd like to see him take that shot there, but he decides to pull it square. It gets deflected to Pinho, all in by himself on the edge of the 6-yard box here. Takes a quick touch, pulls it left with his left foot into the corner.
Scoring for Minnesota United in the 28th minute, number 11, Stefano Pinho, the assist to number 9, Bernardo Agnor. Pinho from Agnor makes it 2-0, almost 3-0. Minnesota leading 2-0. Spies on the corner. Agnor. Coleman pushed over by Gallardo.
They've started the ball down the left side and they've changed it and switched it first time across, which is catching them out every time.
Johnson, well hit. Saved by Njok. In for Ramirez, who's defended well by Scaglia.
Yeah, it was a confident play there by Simon Njok, that coming out, winning that ball. That's what Minnesota needs him to do.
There's the whistle to put the first half to a close, and Minnesota United leads by a score of 2-0. At Lockhart, Fort Lauderdale, and Indy. Pinho to an overlapping Justin Davis. Davis cutting to his left. Just missing the head of Christian Ramirez with that cross.
Anyor was in the perfect position right there, about 12, 13 yards out. If Venegas is able to look backwards and get that against the grain, great opportunity for number 9 potentially.
High lofting cross, taken down nicely by Ramirez, lays it off. Anyor! Pushed away by Ruthven. Now Scaglia for the Armada. Into the feet of Fondi. He has a little trouble with it. Johnson onside. Jamal Johnson for Jacksonville into the penalty area. They'll put that up and over. Goal kick for Minnesota. Keita. Perea keeps it going. Alundu. Charles Alundu still. Left footer. Side netting. And Stefano Pinho, his first of the year. That goal coming in the 28th minute. Ramirez couldn't quite get the hips around it. Alundu heads it down, controlled by Brovsky. Alundu gets it back. Brovsky gets it back for Minnesota. Davis. There's the whistle from Jeff Gamble. Minnesota United remains undefeated for the 5th straight week, and their home shutout streak goes to 270 minutes as they beat Jacksonville 2-0.
We just talked about it, Chris. It wasn't the greatest performance. It was 3 points on the line, and that's what Minnesota got.
Another 3 points, well fought, well done. What do you think about tonight's match?
A little scrappy, I thought, but you know, the main thing was to get the result, and we got the result, so I'm pleased with that. But I don't know, we seemed a little bit subdued. The conditions are not great. However, we got the result.
Stefano Pinho, you decide to put him in the lineup. It pays off for you. What's good about Stefano's game?
Well, Steph's a bit of a legend already, isn't he, in the league after last year's start? But it's been ever so tough to get him in, given the performances, and then he missed pre-season. So I thought, you know, given the result last week, it was an opportunity to shake things up a little, and he's been working hard. So I'm pleased for him. What does he bring? Well, he brings goals. Pretty simple.